He says in verse 10 of Ephesians, he says, finally, he's coming to a close. He says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. That should be our number one objective. It should be our number one priority, that we're strong. And the Lord's doing that with us. He's given us these battles and these fights that we're having as Christians to build our strength. What they do is one of them is biblical. I'll give you the natural one. When you went to the weight room, when I played ball in college, when I went to the weight room, there was records kept, right? And there was an expectation you were going to move up in strength if you'd done your workouts right. So they would increase that strength. Same thing that we did when we ran 5 miles every morning. When we run those 5 miles, there was an expectation that if you didn't die on the first trip, there's an expectation that you would increase your time, right? And then, so we tried to find the happy medium and not run so fast the first time, right? But just to build our strength, that's right, and our endurance. So the same thing happens with us. That's why you read in Malachi, or if you're Italian, Malachi, the prophet. When you read there, you read that the goldsmith heats the gold up, and he heats it up hot enough to cause the impurities to come to the top, right? And that's what God's doing in our lives. He heats our lives up. Tell your neighbor, say, you're going to get heated up. I know we don't like it. The flesh don't like it. But he heats our lives up so that the impurities will come to the top, and our brokenness will set in, and he can skim those off. The goldsmith would skim those impurities off the top, and guess what he could see after that? His own reflection in the gold. That's what God wants to see in us. He wants to see his Son in us, so he heats us up. Here's the good news / bad news. The next time it gets heated up has to be heated up hotter than the time before. So the impurities will come to the top. Now, but here's what you'll notice. If you'll be faithful and not run from God when he's turning the heat up, right? If you'll be faithful to just endure, hupomene, stay in there, get up when you fall, get up when everything, when you get shot with an arrow, pull it out, whatever, just try to hang in there. What you'll learn, and you've learned this in natural things too, you'll learn that your strength will outrun the trial. The trial may be more intense this time than it was the last time, but your strength got ahead of it. That's how God works in our lives. He loves us. He's on our side. And God don't want no pansies in his kingdom. Right? Can I use that word? Too late.